Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Once again we find ourselves on the trail, searching for more pieces of Witcher equipment. In this case, in an old fort that has since been abandoned and occupied by harpies. Quite a few harpies, in fact. A lot of low-flying harpies, which is not the best choice for them, as you can plainly see. Especially because it's not really helping them any. Didn't even have to bring out the crossbow, they all just swooped in and killed themselves on my blade. Anyway.
Harpies got their nest here.
Yeah, gonna have to deal with that, so. You know, while I'm still here. And while more harpies are showing up, I guess. Also, it helps that my sword is maxed out again, and so when it gains 10 charges, it stays at 10 charges. That said, there doesn't appear to be a chest just lying around in here, and it's pretty much got to be in here somewhere. Clearly not behind this pile of wood that is a giant oversized nest. Can't move it, nothing inside of it. Might be up there on the tower, but well, inside the palisade at least, it's too caved in to enter. So I'm thinking here is maybe there's a back way in, like something caved in on this side and would let me through. But that clearly also isn't the case. I don't know. Maybe there's another way in, another tower with easier access. More harpies. Totally didn't mean to do that, but I knocked her out of the air with Ard. Fun little hop. But I guess, well, keep that in mind for strategies. Like if you go for a sign build, that seems particularly useful against flying enemies. Feels like you should be able to climb on top of the wall here. Do something with it. Maybe if I approach from the right angle... Oh. That did it. And yes! Wolven armor. Just what I was looking for. And luckily sliding in this game doesn't cause you any damage, so you could do it all day long if you wanted to. Anyhow, as you can see, we're still on the main island. And the one diagrams that I just avoided are ones that are just on the islands, I believe, in the west. Hard to get to. And in any event, I think it is time for me to visit one of the two islands I have not yet visited. Clan Drummond. That's the Lugos clan. Alright, and here we go. Now, this is not the island that the main quest directs us to. But we haven't been here before, so there's bound to be something interesting.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Sure enough, something just updated. I believe that is the quest that our fellow Witcher encouraged us to go on.
Come on! Don't be shocked! You're against the...
First things first, though.
The ring with the real man.
Have a giant on your mouth.
Looking for more challengers?
Welcome to our tournament, Witcher. Einar awaits an opponent. Do you wish to face him?
Einar looks like quite the fighter.
He's madman Lugos' bastard. Takes after his da.
So we gonna fight or chatter?
Let's not keep Einar waiting.
May it be a clean and beautiful fight. If you win, you're entitled to fight our champion. Fight!
I'll kill the bugger. I'll kill him.
What? Lost your nerve?
Nothing too exciting about this fight. It's just a big pile of hit points is all.
Come on, come closer.
It's not even that big, honestly. Just gotta get the timing down right.
Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your victory. Time for your next challenge. If you don't fear fighting a champion, Olaf awaits you on Skellege.
Out of a giant on your mouth.
I believe that's the island with that one empty fighting pit we encountered.
Steel clad from head to toe. Not one of them came back alive from Freya's guns. That's true. Heard the same.
Can you swing an axe?
Interesting. But more importantly,
Greetings, stranger. Salt air gives a man a powerful thirst, don't it?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
innkeepers have Gwent cards. Monster Gwent cards by the looks of it. Nothing too potent. But, everything's appreciated. And oh yeah, I finally sold and decommissioned all of those, deconstructed all of those furs.
Got a thirst for gambling myself. Cards, preferably Gwent.
Interested though. How many cards can I bring this up to? 45. Oh. You can actually make a decent monster deck with that. If you care to. Yeah, no real surprise there. The guy with the monster cards to sell has a monster deck to play. First things first. It's nice to have that spy that cannot be used against me. Although it does look like that's the last spy I'm going to play. One downside is that I cannot retrieve that spy using my leader ability. And it is curious, apparently he had one of the hags and only 2 neckers? The heck kind of deck am I up against here? Looking at the card counts, both of the neckers were in his hand. Alright, keep going. Plague Maiden, okay. Letho. I know there are weak decks and strong decks out there, but dang. This one can't even do the thing that monsters do best right. Alright, he's at least showing that monsters have a mid-range set of cards. They just all suck. So no wonder nobody uses them.
I know your kind.
Oh, got a wyvern. Fitting. I know the cards awarded from regular battles are random, so that's a nice coincidence. What else do we have, anyway? Not much. 1 in the Skellege Isles, 2 in Velen, and no random cards left. At this point, I may have to use a guide to find the cards that I haven't located yet. I got no issue with doing that, but just so you're aware, because it's probably going to happen off-screen. Anyway, we do have a couple of cat school gear items to find, and one of them appears to be on top of this little mountain here. Probably inside the cave. And looks like there's also some sort of quest at the peak of the mountain. Oh, simple enough. Looks like some sort of old grave or offering or something. Ancient ruins, certainly. I don't know, maybe just some stuff left behind by elves and then used as precious item storage by the humans who spotted it. Kept falling out of range before I could collect what's inside. Anyway, if I could just get to this road over here, I can see what this exclamation mark is all about. Oh, a fighting ring.
I've not seen you here before. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
I'm Yuta Undimmen. No man's been found who could best me in combat.
Will you fight me?
You? I've defeated Pharaoh's most famous warriors. Men so worthy of respect I don't dare mention their names. And who is Geralt of Rivia?
Someone you haven't defeated.
Maybe you're not worthy of my time. You performed any great feats? 'Cause I don't believe I've heard.
What kind of feats you have in mind?
I'll fight you, if you defeat Gundar. Couldn't best me, but he's a brave man and a worthy opponent.
Good, I'll give it a shot. See you soon.
I truly wonder if you will. Farewell. Long way.
The Iron Maiden. Well, fair enough. And oh, it looks like the person she asked for is just back down in the village. But there is this little hut over here, which doesn't appear to be associated with anything, and I'm just curious enough to have a look while I'm on the road. And apparently, on Skellege is not the only island to have problems with roaming cyclopes. Pharaoh. That's what she's called this.
Wish to pray, pay homage to the gods.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
Have you no conscience? The gods will punish you.
Apparently this place is associated with a quest.
Let him through. No sweat off your back. No harm done.
Perhaps, but then 'tain't no help to us neither. Besides, why do you care? You his nanny or something?
Might as well do something.
No, I'm someone who has weapons and knows how to use them.
Hear that, lads? He's threatening us.
Let's see if his swords are as sharp as his tongue.
Oh, the swords are even sharper.
Show me what you got.
And he can set people on fire, as you may have just noticed.
Thank you, Wanderer. I shall say a prayer for you at my pilgrimage's end.
Nice gesture, thanks. Now, where's your pilgrimage taking you?
To the four faces of Hendel, raised in honor of our great hero.
I've heard the legends of Hemdall, a great warrior and first father of the Isles.
'Tis true. And before the advent of deadlier, the final age, he shall return, walk amidst us, and face the evil powers, demons, and spectres of chaos. The golden cockerel Camby will crow to warn Hemdall of the coming of the Nargle Fair, bringing the army of darkness. A battle will ensue, Ragnarok, and Hemdall will clash with the forces of the dark.
Let's hope he wins.
It'll make no difference. The prophecy is clear. After Ragnarok, the world will end.
Prophecies can be tricky that way, and there's never an ending that's not also a new beginning, a fresh start.
Let us hope you're right, Wanderer. Let us hope you're right.
Well, alright then. So I guess this is not really a hut so much as it is just some sort of shrine. And I did see something you can interact with up there, so I'm trying to get up to it. It's not easy, but it is possible. And once you do so, you can change the weather. And the other three faces he mentions can change the weather into other states. Like rainy, cloudy, I think snowy might be an option. But yeah, since we're closer to it at this point, I figure we'll go down to this little village here, pick up the signpost that is inevitably somewhere inside, and then just fast travel back to Gundar.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Hammond.
What for?
Business.
He prays at the chapel on the hill this time of day. If it's slaves you're looking to buy, you'll have to wait till he's done.
Might not want to reveal our ignorance.
I'll be back.
But apparently this is related to following the thread. So I don't think I will be getting the signpost in there just yet. But maybe it's just around the other side of the village. Or maybe I'll just do following the thread right now. I'm not sure. World's full of options. There's a question mark over here. Harvey Monster Den. Oh, there we go. Gotta be careful about the timing. Also, apparently that harpy is taking damage but not falling to the ground. Dang it. Should have Quen shielded. Come on then. Got sword enough for all of you. There we go. Yeah, I believe if you take out a harpy that is too high up, she will fall for a ways, then catch herself before hitting the ground. But what is inside this monster den anyway? Looks like some sort of movable statues. Huh. Turned it red. And here's another one. Which opened a door. Or just turn this object. Here's the door, but these statues probably need to line up in a certain direction for that door to open. Well, there's the armor pieces at least. Really have to wonder where all that noise is coming from. Alright, well that's complete. That's nice. But these doors are still shut and I have no idea what any of these levers do. I mean, they move the statues, obviously, but I have no idea which direction they should be facing. I can, however, move the levers with telepathy. Wait, no, not telepathy. Telekinesis. That's the movement one. Okay, I got the statues facing each other, but that doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh, hang on. Spoke too soon. Door's open. Alright, just the one thing in behind that door. Minimap is freaking out. Alright, that appears to have opened both doors. And the only thing to find beyond them was the weak wall and the single chest behind it. I think that was enough to gray out the monster ruin lair. Monster lair. Oh, great. And yet more harpies have shown up. Sure are a lot of them. Dang it. Alright. It seems to have taken care of the harpy problem, at least for now. And yes, the monster lair is definitely grayed out. So I guess one of those chests down there must have done it. In the meantime, there wasn't a question mark at the other end of this area.
Ugly bastard.
I figured it would be worth a look. Could be something over here. Aside from all the Endrigos, I mean. At the very least, I'm hoping that there's a signpost around here somewhere. Nice. Oh, hey, there is something over here. And in fact, it's a quest thing.
Gods of the sea, I've never begrudged you no gifts. Grant me another victory, so I can make you another offering of me loot.
Don't mind me.
Fuck, what now?
Heard you were in Caridin's band.
Fucking say what you want. Come on, spit it out, you arse-licking bastard.
I'm looking for Yad Caridin.
And just who the hell are you?
A friend of a friend. I'm looking for Caridin. Thought maybe we could make some sort of deal.
What? Our business robbing some Novigrad pricks the wrong way? Plowing guilds. Come on, what are you waiting for? Kill the fucker!
Well, this didn't go too well. So yeah, not gonna get any information out of him, but I did get a piece of paper. Elegant stationery. Oh, Caridin is severing contact. Whereas this guy is still a very active raider, clearly. It's kind of interesting. If you recall, Caridin and his merry band were a group of bandits. And they killed a friend of Lambert. Hence how we got after him. Anyway, we'll have to go back to the Novigrad outskirts if we're going to continue that quest, which is why I'm switching back to the one about the Iron Maiden, which it looks like I can do here and now. And in the meantime, now that I've killed the guy who's apparently in charge of this town here,
How you like that silver?
well, it appears that they've all gone hostile.
Keep together!
You know, fighting on horseback is great when you can get a good gallop going. But when you can't, fighting on foot is just a lot simpler. Yep, there it is, the marker. Trottheim. Man, they've all gone aggressive here. Looks like they were prepared for some sort of counter raid, too. Certainly don't see any women or children around here, but they might just be hiding. Or it could be that this was a town, but then a bunch of raiders took it over and used as their base and chased off all of the residents. Really, there's a number of possibilities. We're just showing up and killing people who have pulled blades on us, so it doesn't give us that much information. Sure enough, I got rid of all of those old pelts that were weighing me down and already started to build up an inventory of new ones. I won't let it get that bad again, though. So there's that. Also, doesn't appear like we can enter a lot of the buildings here. That one's locked, at least. What's this? Ah, yes. If we had been a bit foolish about our dealings with Hammond, then we would have had to cut those guys down and get the information on where he was exactly off of their bodies. Just so. So there are a few buildings around here that you can enter, but they are empty. No sign of previous inhabitants, or current inhabitants, I should say. But we have cleared out the eastern half of the island. Definitely some progress. Killed a whole bunch of pirates and raiders. Might be helpful to the good folks of Pharaoh. Or it might be that we've just killed a quarter of the men on the island.
You and Hjalmar, you sure fucking showed that icy horse them.
You Gundar?
Aye?
Heard you fought Yuta.
And she bested me. But there's no dishonour in losing to her. Though it is a shame.
Why?
'Twere a fair fight, one worth remembering. But if I'd won, I could have presented her an altogether different sort of challenge.
Seemed a little unapproachable to me.
She awaits a man she can't defeat. In fact, she's declared that only a man who beats her can hope to woo her.
Interesting way to look for a husband.
I'm not sure it's marriage she's after. A lass like that's 1 in 10,000.
I want to fight you.
Why, me exactly. Asking out of curiosity, given you're a foreigner.
All right. Yuta said she'd fight me if I defeated you.
Yuta said that? Means that if I win, she'll give me another chance. Well, come on, let's do this. You step outside the ring, you lose. Got it?
Fair enough. Appears this is a battle of blades against a fairly dangerous opponent.
Not too late to surrender.
However, I get more dangerous the longer this goes on. Not just because of the bleeding, but because of the mutation that gives me a damage boost.
All right. Enough.
You fight well.
Not well enough. Good luck with Utah.
It's true what they say. No cure for trouble like a witcher.
Alright. And she is just up on the mountaintop. Mountaintop. This game's concentrated version of a mountaintop, I should say. Yep, and just around the side here to avoid falling off this cliff. And here we are. Audience is gone.
Greetings, White One.
I defeated Gundar.
Thought you'd be no match for him. All right, we'll see how you fare against me.
Ready when you are.
Then let's start. May Freya choose the victor.
Against enemies like this, timing the parries is pretty much everything.
Enough! Enough! Oh, gods!
Not surprised you have a hard time finding worthy opponents.
In the end, one came along. Where'd you learn all that?
At Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen? That's terribly far. But you learned a great deal on the road as well, surely. Would you tell me about it?
It'd make for a long story.
All right. We need a quiet spot, some good mead, and... what do you say?
So this can lead to something else.
Gladly. See you at the inn?
Too rowdy. Come to my home in Harviken. I'll be waiting after dusk.
See you later then.
However, it does not have to lead to anything. So we can have a dinner date, enjoy each other's company, and then not have sex. Which is again the thing that I'm going for here. Both for role-playing reasons and because of YouTube demands.
Did you sever his head? Have a giant in your mouth.
So,
Oh, that's a decoration.
there's truth to that blather about the ice giant.
Still, I didn't want to make the wrong move, so I put in a quick save.
Greetings.
I started to think you'd changed your mind.
I'd never miss a chance to spend a pleasant evening with you.
I don't know that I'll make for engaging company. In truth, I rarely talk to men.
Rarely. Why?
Well, I don't like to waste time chatting before fights. And after them, I've none left to talk to. And now that I've finally met someone stronger, seems Freya's played a cruel trick on me.
What's Freya got to do with it?
I swore to the goddess that only he who bested me in battle would lie with me, take me as his wife, and give me children.
Wrong guy beat you, unfortunately.
Yes, I know, witchers aren't husband material, nor can they sire children. But it was you who bested me.
And I'm sure many warriors in Skellege are worthier of your attention than I am.
One would be enough.
Never thought of searching the other isles?
You could be right. I believe it may be time to leave Pharaoh.
Well, good luck, Utah and Dimon.
A witcher?
Too bad we couldn't talk about sword styles, but a pleasant evening nonetheless. As it is, I've got 3 more question marks to mark off, so to speak.
Witcher!
Oh, hang on. What's this?
What's the matter?
My betrothed and my brothers, Mikkel and Ulf, sailed to Hindersfjall to fetch Agda. Wedding's in but a few days, but they've yet to return. A storm broke while they were gone. I fear it might have blown them onto the rocks at Pharaoh. Many have lost their lives there. I'll sail out to find them, I would, but I've got to make sure the wedding's proper prepared. They say it's not fitting for a Skellege to ask for aid, but I've no choice. Will you help me? Will you seek out my kin?
Fine, I'll look around for them.
Well, something else to do. Looks like it's some distance away, though. Doesn't look quite far enough away to be on a different island, though, so might be able to get around to it after I sort these question marks out. Looks like it's just about 4 a.m. Should be getting brighter soon. But until then, more Cyclopes. And just like that, it was over. They can't move so fast, so using that whirlwind technique is actually pretty effective against them. Just use Quen to keep them from hitting you the one time they can before you cut their health bar down to size. And let's see. Looks like the next question mark is over this ridge here. Just past the Echidna. Ooh. Nice. Took her out with an instant kill. Man, that one ability just pays such dividends. Gonna get up this one way or another. Just maybe not in this direction. Here we go. Yeah. Going the long way around might just be the best idea. I mean, obviously I'm not going to let it stop me from trying to get up from a different angle, but it did force me to go around a bit, anyhow. Alright, question mark is up, so yeah, here we are. Assuming I can get past this one last bit of stone.
Place of power. Draw from it.
And done. It looks like this is another one of those altars. But, huh. One that I was not allowed to interact with for some reason. But there is one more question mark left here on Pharaoh. And yes, sure enough, the place I'm supposed to look is still on the island. Should be able to handle it without trouble. Warriors dealt with. Now they do drop mutagens, and that's reason enough for me to take a moment to stop by and gather some ingredients. Only got one from the 4 though. Next question mark is down. Ah, hidden treasure. Probably inside some sort of cave system. Yep. But first let's get the quest active here. Pick up the key. Alright. See what we can find in here. Whoa. Hang on. Did the quest seriously just complete itself? I've only picked up the key. It couldn't possibly be completed. Oh crap. They're the poison ones. There's a lot of poison ones. Actually, there's just a lot of the regular ones and one poison one. Dang it. They can all spit acid though, that's clear. And there's a lot of them, and there's limited space to move around in. So yeah, this turned out to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Can't even maintain a charge on my sword because I keep getting hit. I've drank the healing potion. But health regeneration only happens when I'm not being poisoned. Oh, for crying out loud. Big charge attack. Damn. At least I got a red mutagen out of this. That was one hell of a battle. And a lot tougher than I was expecting. Just for some random bit of hidden loot. There is something in the back here. Chest that needed unlocking. And some fine equipment that needed looting. Nothing else around here except mushrooms. Yeah. Was not expecting to earn that loot quite so thoroughly. Huh. And while I was inside, the sun has come up. Nice. Alright, that's the last of the question marks. So the next thing on the docket is to head round the side of the island here and see what's become of that guy's fiancé and brothers. Unfortunately, I then died to this random group of bandits. And what was even worse is the fact that my last save was before I cleared that cave out. And in fact, I did not manage to clear it out on my first try the next several times I attempted it. Fortunately, though, it's not something you guys have to relive or worry about, because I have cut to after I cleared out the cave successfully the second time, and then continued on down the side of the island and actually killed the bandits this time. Man, that was so anticlimactic when it happened. Anyway, looks like there's no need to go diving into the water anymore. Get a real trail here. So we've got Roach back out, and we're going to ride the rest of the way to the area we are supposed to search.
Faster.
What's that place, I wonder? It's not even on the map. You know what would be interesting? An action RPG kind of like this one, but with enemies that have like a reasonable morale system, where after you start slaughtering 2 or 3, the rest of them go, I don't want to die, and run the hell away. I imagine it's less satisfying in that sort of brutal sense of just wanting to kill fake people. But on the other hand, it is good for the ego, you know. Okay, here we are. It looks like the monsters or wolves, whatever's out there. Oh, hang on. I spoke too soon. Here to be some sirens eating carrion. Human-type carrion.
Blue and bloated. Didn't seem to bother the sirens, though. Must have nabbed her body soon after she drowned. Kira's lamp ought to prove really handy here.
Holy crap. We're actually putting that thing to use. Never thought I'd see the day. Never used the horn, though.
Merciful friend, forgive your sons. Meant to escort our brother's betrothed to her wedding, a storm beset us and bested us. All is lost. Agdalai's dead, her dowry drowned. 'Tis a taint on the clan's honor. Forgive us, O Freya most noble.
Stop, Mikael. Freyr can't wash our shame away. Only blood can. Let's do it as it must be done. There, neath the tree. We'll pray, and then end it.
Aye, you're right. Be better that way.
There's a lot of trees around here. Doesn't look like the lantern's coming in handy, so it's just
Footprints. Wonder where they lead.
back to regular Witcher senses. So is it the dead tree over here? Oh no, the big tree on the cliff. Well, fair enough. Letter of well-wishing.
Skellege in honor. Chose to die instead of living with the knowledge they'd let down their brother.
Wonder if we can pick up that dowry. I mean, I'm sure the guy probably doesn't care. But, I mean, there does appear to be a broken mast in the distance here. If no one else is going to use it, why let it lie in the sea for no one? You know? Okay, there's a chest that was locked and contained a gold necklace. Might just be the thing I was looking for. And it's not a quest item gold necklace, it's just a regular gold necklace, which means, yeah, we're going to be pawning it off at some point.
Move it!
But yeah, this is what honor means in Skellege. You do wrong, you pay for it. Sometimes with a bit, sometimes with everything.
Ever fight a dragon?
Did you hear? Some outlander thrashed Einar. Man couldn't stand up straight for 3 days after.
Well, what's next? Some vagrant from the continent gonna outdrink Madman Lucas? It's end times for sure.
Well, he was a witcher.
Got some bad news. Sadly, Agda's dead. So are your brothers.
What? How? What are you saying?
A storm destroyed their boat. Agda was killed. Your brothers felt they'd let you down, couldn't live with the shame. They chose death. Found this letter. Might help you come to terms.
A letter? That's all that's left of them.
Oh, I can give him the necklace.
Also found your fiancé's dowry. Small comfort, but still.
Thanks. Few men would be so honorable. Fare ye well.
Alright. And like other occasions where honor comes into it, you don't actually benefit from doing that. No bonus XP, no nothing. Just good feelings.
What do you need? Oh, come no closer. The heat from the furnace is something awful.
What are you selling? What's good?
And more importantly, how many swords can I pawn off on you? And yeah, also how many runestones do I need to buy in order to pay for them? Quite a few by the looks of things. Dang. Still got 3 left. So 350, 700, 1200. That could cover it. Looks like I can sell the horn now.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds.
It's gone into my regular items categories. Anyway, let's see how this guy plays. It's a Scoia'tael deck. Got a ton of Impera Brigade. Certainly enough to make them useful. Nothing like what I was looking for, but at least I've got one spy. What, really? Really? If you insist. Let me just take my spy back here. Alright. Wonder how much he's going to play into the ranged row. Certainly focusing on the front lines so far. And figure I might as well just waste a turn. See what else he can deploy. A couple of 6s might be a good time to scorch. 3 6s. Glad I didn't scorch. Although now I've got my own 6s. Ooh, let's put 4 out and I've only got 2. I think I'll leave that last Impera Brigade in reserve. And actually, if I take one back... Now I don't have any 6s. Oh, that spoiled it though. 2 7s and 2 6s now. A shame. Still, I've gotten my opponent down to 2 cards, and now just 1 card. And while I may not have enough points to best them directly... Ooh, nice. Good use of a Scorch. But unfortunately you're out of cards and I'm not. And as a matter of fact, I don't even need to play any cards. Because I win ties. Just the money.
War's been seen. The Noggle Fair of Hindusfjall shores. What's this?
I don't know, but it sounds like foreshadowing.